I now have a broken Pixel 3 XL. Let's talk about this straight ahead. Welcome back, guys. Alex from TECHAERIS.com here. It's going to be a really quick video here. I just want to do a quick follow-up on my previous video where I announced that I switched from iPhone to the Google Pixel 3 XL. In that video, I talked about this particular phone and why I switched. You can go back, I'll link that below, and I'll put a info card up top there where you can click and watch that. In that video, I spoke about this phone very highly. And one of the key things that I mentioned was the build quality of the Pixel 3 XL. I thought that Google did an excellent job of making this better than they have in the past. And I'm sad to say that I was incorrect. I now have a broken Pixel 3 XL. There it is. And the crazy thing is, this phone has lived in a case and has had a screen protector on it since I brought it home. The case that I used is a Spigen clear case, and it has a nice lip on the front here. Good protection for the front. Granted, it's not an outer box, but I have also not ever dropped this phone. So tonight I was chatting with some friends of mine, and as I sat there, I put my phone down on the table, and I always tend to look at my phones, and this is why I get a clear case. I like to look at my phones. I like the design of my phones. So for whatever reason, it's probably just a nervous thing, I look at the phone, and sometimes I look at the back of it. And I have been using this phone all day, and there was no marks on it whatsoever, and it's never been dropped. And I picked it up off the table, as I normally do. And I turned it over, I looked at it, and I noticed right away, straight to the back, that there was a crack. Now that wasn't like that when I sat down at that table. So I don't know if this is a defective unit here, but I have read that other people have had this problem with a cracked back on the Pixel 3 XL. I got a hold of Verizon, since I'm with Verizon. It took me about 3 hours of talking with them, and we straightened things out, and they are going to send me a new Pixel 3 XL to replace this one. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say that the build quality on this isn't spectacular, at least from my assessment now. I've owned a lot of phones, from Samsungs to the every iPhone since the 3G, and this is the only phone that glass phone, any phone, but particularly since they've been made of glass, I am very careful with my devices, and this is the first phone that has broken in my hands that I've owned. I've never broken a phone, and I am very not too thrilled about this. We'll see what the replacement ends up being like. Hopefully that doesn't have the same issue. The only thing I can think of that happened here was possibly some debris got caught in, because it looks like the stress crack is right in here, right where the USB-C port is, right there. The only thing I can think of is possibly something with like a small piece of sand or debris you got caught in here in the case. And when I picked up the phone, I might have picked it up like this. Sometimes I do pick up the phone like this, or pick it up from a corner. It may have caused a stress fracture there, and then it just spiderwebbed out. So that is the only explanation I could think of. But yeah, I got a broken Pixel 3 XL. I gotta say that I have this here Samsung S10 Plus review unit, and this I've actually dropped. I dropped that yesterday on the kitchen floor from about waist height, and it is still in one piece, not a scratch on it. So this is a little disappointing here. I don't know if anybody else has suffered this. I know that any of you have suffered this, but I know that I've read online that some people have had problems with cracked backs on the Pixel 3 XL. So I don't know if there's just some bad units out there. But man, yeah, that's a shocker to me. That is a complete shocker. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Have you guys had problems with your Pixel 3 XL? A cracked back, cracked front, any kind of build quality issues? Let me know. Tell me in the comments below. In the meantime, it's really late here. I should be asleep, but I decided to do this video real quick because, yeah, it's on my mind, and I had to get it out there. Hey, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, make sure that you hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and we'll talk to you guys on the other side.